Our second stop in Lombok was the small and mostly undisturbed village of Kebang Kuning. It had that perfect Indonesian village package. Endless carpets of green fields, colors that cannot be justified by any monitor, and some of the happiest kids we come across. And all of this under the humbling umbrella of the epic Mount Rinjani. But the star of our stay here was something that every traveler craves for deep down. Connections. Heartful connections that break barriers like nationality, religion or race. And after spending 3 weeks in Indonesia, we had finally found traveler's gold. But before all of that, can we please start off by chasing a waterfall that for some reason makes us think of turtles. This one requires 4K people.
Oh my god.
Alright, good morning guys, how's everyone doing? Today we are in this village called as Kebang Kuping in Lombok, and this morning we decided to take up this really short and sweet hike to this very secretive waterfall which is mostly frequented by swallows and birds, and that's the reason why this waterfall is called as Sarung Wolet, which literally stands for bird's nest. So the hike to this waterfall has been a bit of a tease because we had to wade through ankle deep water and a lot of moss and green creeper filled walls, and the sun, shining every now and then into this cave, right? So straight out of a Indiana Jones movie, I'd put it that way. And a lot of encounters with some spiders. Pooja got bitten by a few leeches, but overall it's been an amazing experience, a very memorable one. And it's been a great start to the day, man. I only expect the day to get better and better as we progress forward. So welcome once again to another episode of Uncharted Indonesia. I hope you guys enjoy this one.
The one thing that's predictable about travel is unpredictability. This time, the honors went to the rain gods. So there was a bit of an impromptu plan today. We had a lot of things that we wanted to do, but then the rain kind of played a spoilsport. So we decided to go and hang out with some of the locals here who were around our Airbnb, and then they were like roasting some coffee beans and making some coconut oil. So we thought we'll sit and chill with them and then help them out or rather learn from them how to do what they are doing. We've been having nasi goreng for the last 2 weeks, every night.
You know our local nasi goreng, from my parents, just put salt and onion.
How's the nasi goreng then?
It's not really good, but it's very easy to make it. That's why our parents always make it.
Like it spicy.
Same with my parents, man. Whatever is easy, they just make that.
Yeah.
And they say it's really healthy, you gotta eat it. And you're like, yeah, I don't like it.
Spicy?
Still not completely fine, but we're getting there.
Look at all these lazy guys, right? Letting her do all the hard work and then you're doing the satisfying stuff. People love to smoke here, right? I've seen every person that we've met, they love their...
Every morning, not people looking for where is my breakfast, you're looking for where's coffee, where's my smoking. Not looking for where's the breakfast. This is Lombok.
We tried our hands at making coconut oil today from scratch, and when you do it by hand, you realize how much work actually goes into it. Like, we had 2 coconuts and it took us nearly a couple of hours to come up with so little oil, and there was so much work involved.
Fruits of hard work today.
This is how much oil we got from 2 coconuts, right?
Yeah. So we've had a bit of unexpected rains here today, which is quite expected, I guess, for Indonesia. Keeping that aside, we've had an amazing time here. The last 2-3 hours that we spent with the locals, it was so such happy and positive vibes, man. They made us feel like we were some long lost friends from a different country, right? These impromptu plans have always been amazing. Some of the most heartful things that we have experienced while we were traveling have always come because of such impromptu plans. So, not today, rain gods.
No, he say you look like 20. Ini Jana?
Iya, Wenta dua-dua.
22. 20. I am the old here, okay? I'm 24.
You're 24.
Okay. Aku paling tua.
Alright, good morning guys. Very crisp and clear morning here today. It's a little too early for me, I have to admit, but Pooja here kind of coaxed me into coming and taking this early morning walk in the rice fields, and for all the nasi goreng that I've belted in the last 2 weeks, I thought it's about time I give my second homage to these fields. Beautiful views of Rinjani right behind me, and let's talk about Rinjani and the tourism around Rinjani. Most of North Lombok's economy is based off of Rinjani, right? Either because of the tourism around Rinjani or because of all the fertile goodness that the volcano provides. Most of the people who come to North Lombok are here to kind of hike up Mount Rinjani, and we didn't want to do that because our fitness levels are, how do I put it, like maybe a little questionable, but we were very interested in all the life and the culture around this mountain. Today is going to be another day where we're going to go ahead and explore some more life, people and the culture of these tiny villages around Mount Rinjani. I don't think Pooja is done with her share of taking in the rice fields, so we'll walk around these fields for some more time and then maybe get out and try something new.
So you hear that sound? It's very loud, and that's actually being played on a loudspeaker. What we're hearing is actually the sound of a swallow's chirp or a cry, and essentially this is done so that it can attract more swallows. They basically bring out a nest from their saliva. I know that sounds gory, but for a lot of people it's a delicacy, so they're willing to pay big bucks for it. Little shack that you see is a typical sasak construction. It basically is like a resting house for the farmers when they're working out in the fields, because it gets super hot, so they can come here, get a quick lunch, maybe a nice little afternoon siesta and head back. So our Airbnb hosts are making us a nice sasak lunch, and it's a lazy afternoon. So they also let us into their kitchen, which was awesome for us because we saw how it was being made. And now we're just waiting for a lunch to come out, all geared up to attack. So we've ordered this pakwan sayur, which are these vegetable fritters. We had it at a roadside warung, and then I was just looking up Indonesian recipes and looking at pictures and trying to figure out what it's called. So when I told these guys, they knew how to make it. So I was like, can you please make it?
I think we might have over-ordered. The heart took over the brain. Good.
Very good.
Is it like cutlet?
It's like that. It's like
Ambudi.
bhaji.
Don't you get rice with that? You don't have
Oh,
space for rice.
so good. Yeah, I don't have space for rice. You know me so well.
Middle, 2 and 2.
So we came here to the village of Loyok, and the Sasak women here learn to weave bamboo as a way of life. It doesn't matter what their age is, everybody is doing it. When something is handmade and made with so much care, it just feels different. Like it's not anywhere close to something which is machine made or store bought. And personally, for me, it's been so enriching learning it from them and learning it firsthand. For example, this small basket or this ring contains like centuries of wisdom passed down through generations and so much craftsmanship. So the sun is just about to set, and I think we're about to call it a day here. But man, it's been a wonderful experience.